Tassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay. So today, last time we finished mātikā Abhidhamma. Okay. So for the paragraph number 109118. So today we go to Mulatika. Mātikā, page number 56. Paso Vedanati Sabadapi Arupa Dhammanam Pasadi Namakada Patavi Yadinam Kesa Gombadina Man Kesa Gombadi Namandara Badi Viya Namandara Nabhajana Doja Sada Adanawa Kadana Maya Namadaya Chadokanda Nibbana Ni Namagaranati Na Namam. In the Atthagata, they are mentioned. Nama is explained with the word Namagaranati in the sense of a naming, making, sub-naming. Okay, we can simply say. So that word is said in the Abhidhamma here. Mulatika Sayadaw explained that so 4 mental aggregates in Nibbana, Chadokanda Nibbana are named as a Nama. So they are named Nama. They make it their own name. Okay. Okay, because the Kadana Madaya, Sada Adanawa Kadana Madaya, Sada always, Adanawa by themselves, only by themselves. Kadana Madaya, because of being with the name that has been made only by themselves. Okay, so their name is not invented by the others, but not depend on the others, but they are named as it is. Okay, that's why they are called a Nama. So 2 reasons are given. Namandara Nabhajana Doja and also Hasadi Namakada. So regarding 2 reasons, one is for mentalities are always keep their name as a Phassa Vedana, etc. Okay. Phassa Vedanati as a Phassa Vedana. Sabada be all the time. Arupa Dhammana, all the mentalities. Phasadi Namakada, because they have their name as a Phassa Vedana. Okay. So mentality is Arupa Dhamma. Okay. They always have their own name as a Phassa Vedana. So that is one reason. Another reason is Patavi Yadina Kesa Gombadi Namandara Badiviya. So like a Patavi, etc. So the Abadi means reach. Namandara, other name. They can be called with the other name. Led by the Kesa, head hair, Gomba, or Kesa, head hair, Gomba, pot, etc. So materiality like a Batawi, etc. Okay, Batawi, etc. They can be named. They can reach. They reach to the another name as Keza, Gomba, etc. Okay, so like this, Nama mentalities, Namandara Nabajanado, Nama Andara, another name, Na Abajanado, because it does not reach to the other name, like it, like the Batawi, etc., reach to the other name as Kesa, Gomba, etc. Okay, therefore, they make it that they are with their own name, they are with the name that has been made by them only by themselves. That's why four mental aggregated nibbana are explained as a nama karanatina namam. So that the explanation for the first explanation of a nama karanatina nama. The second explanation is the namana nama. Namana is a nama. Namana inclining. So awina bhavado aramana vimukhata. Okay, awina bhavado aramana vimukhata. Because of the looking for the object, okay, or inclining toward the object. So by means of the inseparable, okay, being inseparable, awina bhava. Because object in mind, without object, mentality cannot arise. So depending on object, mentality arises. So they are inseparable. So as an inseparable nature, so mentalities, they bend toward the object or inclines toward the object. So for that reason, it is explained as a namana namam. So another word is a causative surface, namana hetu buddhada namanam. So it is explained with a causative. The root is a namu namani in the sense of a bending, so cause to bend. Because of the buddhada, because of being the cause of the bending, being the cause of the inclination. So that's why they are called namana. Okay. So atawa is because what has been explained up to now is the explanation over the what the commentary. According to the commentary explanation, Muladika Sayadaw provide give more explanation. Atawa is Muladika's own explanation. Atawa Adiwajana Sampaso Viya Adiwajana Nama Mandarina Ye Anupachita Bodhi Sambaranam Kahana Nagachandi Te Namadaya Gahana Namam. So ye Nagachan Gahana Nagachandi. Sudden Dhammas do not go namanam. Okay. Here we can say what? All mental aggregates in Nibbana can be seen or can be taken through nama. Okay, can be taken through the nama. So here mention nama yet. What is that? nagachanti. Te nama yatte gahana. Okay, nama ayata. So connected with the name. Gahana means taking. So these formed aggregates in Nibbana, they are called as a nama because they can be taken, they can be understood. Okay, in connection with the name. So without name, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana, Nibbana cannot be understood. Okay. Through the name or in connection with the name, they can be understood. Kahana means to know. Yeah, Kahana not taking by the with the eye with the hand, but taking with the wisdom, taking with the mind. So these mentalities and four mental aggregates, and then Nirvana can be seen or can be understood in connection with the name. That's why they are called Nama. So here explanation that Adivajana Sampaso Viya Adivajana Nama and Nama Mandarina Ye Nubajita Samba Bodhi Sambarana Gana Naga Chandi Adivajana Gana Naga Chandi Adivajana. Adivajana is the meaning. Okay. The meaning Atta, the meaning of the word. With Nama Mandarina, Nama Andarina. Andarina here means Vina. So without the name, the meaning, taking the meaning does not happen. Does not. Gana Naga Chandi, we can simply translate it, cannot be understood. So the meaning without the name cannot be understood. For what? For Anupajita Bodhi Sambarana. Na Upajita. Upajita accumulated. Na Upajita. Not accumulated. Bodhi Sambarana. For those who have never never accumulated. Bodhi Sambara. Bodhi Sambara. Sambara is property, we can simply say. Property of the body, enlightenment. Okay? Property of the enlightenment. It means they have never fulfilled the perfections. For those who have never fulfilled perfections, so like ordinary people, so without the name, they cannot grasp the meaning. They cannot seize the meaning of the word without the name. The meaning without the name, they cannot understand that this name here means mentalities. Mentalities are difficult for those who have never fulfilled the perfection. So without the name, like a what? Adivajana Sampaso we are like a Adivajana Sampaso. Okay. Adivajana Sampaso here in the Anutika, it is explained, it refers to the Mano Sampasa. Okay, Mano Sampasa, Adivasana Sampaso. Yeah, Mano Sampasa. Okay, Mano Sampasa. Adivajana Sampaso we are here mentioned. Just as a mental impingement cannot be taken without the name Adivajana. Okay. So firstly, you can imagine that I say one word like a bottle, okay, drinking water. So in that case, Soda Vijnana Viti arises and also after that there is a mano sampasa, mental impingement, okay, touch to the mind. So without that, adivajana sampasa, we are mental impingement. So what happened? Cannot be understand, cannot grasp the meaning without the what? Without divajana, without the name. So also, so namandarina. Oh, we cannot join now adivajana to the gana nagachanti. Okay, we have to. Subject is a ye gana nagachanti te. Okay, ye means a mentality in five. What nibbana cannot be understood without nama mandarina, without the name. For those who have never accumulated the property of the enlightenment. Okay. So like what? Adivajana sampaso we are adivajana. Okay, in that case, we can extend the sentence. Adivajana sampaso adivajanam andarina kahana nagachandi. Okay. Adivajana sampaso adivajanam andarina kahana nagachandi. As just as adivajana sampasa, mano sampasa cannot grasp without the adivajana. So also without the name, mental aggregation, nibbana cannot be understood for those through the for those who have never fulfilled what the perfections, which is the enlightenment properties of enlightenment. Okay. That's why they nama yadda kahana, they are called a nama because they can be understood through in connection with the name. So only for the bodhisattva, Gepajika bodhisattva, and so on, they can understand penetratively. They can about the nama mentality. Mentality is abstract. Okay, so abstract. So unlike a physical, concrete object, so they can be and they cannot be understood without the name for the ordinary people. Okay? But these mentality can be understood for the ordinary people in connection with the name. So that's why they are called a nama. So when we practice a meditation also, they instruct you observe a Vedana. Okay. So what is a Vedana? Vedana is a kind of Vedana is a sensation or feeling that you experience when you encounter with the desirable and undesirable or neutral object. So on. So only that naming Vedana we can easily locate. Without the name, difficult to know what is a sensation and so on. So for the ordinary people, for the bodhisattvas, Vajika bodhisattva, they can know by themselves. So because they are nature. Okay, nature is a name. Sabhava Saida, it is called Sabhava Saida. Their name is accomplished through the naturally accomplished, naturally received, naturally acquired name. So that's why it is called nama. Okay, nama yadda gana nama. Rupambana, but for the rupa, vinabi. Okay, vinabi nama sadhanam adano Robana Sabhavena Gahanam Ubayadi Di Rupam. So for the Rupa, but for the Rupa. Vinabi Nama Sadhana. Accomplishment through the Nama. Without the accomplishment through the Nama. Okay. Adano Robana Sabhavena. With this with their own nature of a changing. Kahana Ubayadi, it approach to be taking. Okay. So it means easy to grasp, easy to understand for the Rupa without the name. Okay, even without the name. Because their nature is so obvious, concrete, okay, not abstract. So that's why it is called Rupa. Rupana Sabhavena Gahana Ubayadi Di Rupam. Like that it is explained. But for the Nama, mentalities, Nibbana, they are called the Nama because they can be understood in connection with only in connection with the name. But for the Rupa, even without the name, their nature is so obvious. That's why it is easy to be taken. So that much is explained in the Mūlatika. So let's go to Anudika, where it is. Anudika, page number 63. Okay. And to the page number 63. $63 over there, 109,118. It is explained, Anya Anabhikadawa, Sayamewa Adano, Namagarana Sabhavo, Namagarana Toti, Dina, Arubadhamana Viya, Obabadika Namadaya, Patawi Adi Nambi, Namabhawa Siyadi, Asangaya, Nivadanatam. Okay. Namandara Nabhajana Dodi Aha. Okay. In the Mūlatika, they are explained two reasons. Second reason is Namandara Nabhajana Do, because it does not reach to the another name. So this word is said, Aha. Nivadanatan, in order to prevent Asangaya. Asanga means doubt, perplexity, doubt, confusion. So to prevent the doubt, okay, to prohibit the confusion, this word is said. What kind of confusion? The confusion here giving Arubadhamana Viya, Obabadika Namadaya, Patavi Adi Nambi Namabhavasiya. Okay. So in the if we say Namagaranatena only, so they make it their own name. Namagarana Sabhavo, Namagaranato. Okay. Then because of our mentalities, so without looking for the others, Anabhikadawa, without looking for the others, they themselves make it their own name. That's why it is called Nama, Nama, in the sense of making their own name. So if we say like that, or with this word, what have been another weak point or loophole appear is that so Arupa, like Arup mentalities, Patavi, etc., also materiality, they get their own name, Obabadika Nama. So before also they got Patavi, now also Patavi, future also Patavi, like that. They have an Obabadika name. They make it So then that name is they receive by themselves. Okay, they make it their own name. So that's why they, Batavi, etc. also they have a name, the nature of a name, naming the nature of Nama. Okay, so we may have a, that's why we can go Batavi also Nama, mentality also Nama. So that kind of confusion may arise. Okay, in order to prevent that confusion, and the Muladika there is the Namandara Nabhajanado. Okay, because it, unlike a materiality, so mentality don't get any other name. So for the materiality, Batavi, when it remain alone, we can go Batavi. But when it is in combination with the others, other than they may change, they may get another name. So, but like a Babada, okay, Gombat, and so on, also head hair. So in order to prevent such a confusion, there is plain Namandara Nabhajanado. Second reason is given here. So Nahi is true. Nahi Vina Batavi Adi Nami Nabi Rupa Dhamma Viya Kesadi Namehi. Okay, that is one part. Okay. Abdu Kesadi Namehi. So we can join the word Ohariyandi verb. Verb is Ohariyandi. Rupa Dhamma Ohariyandi. Okay. So we don't join with the na. Na is for the another sentence. Okay. Upamana. Upameya sentence. Okay. Upameya sentence. We divide that sentence into two. Upamana and Upameya. In the Upamana, we don't put a na. So that na will join with the Wohariyandi. Okay, na Wohariyandi cannot be named. Okay. Do not be named. Okay, do not be named. So for the Upamana clause, we na Patavi Adi Name Nabi Rupa Dhamma Viya Kesadi Namehi Ohariyandi. We can make a sentence like a what? We na Patavi Adi Name Nabi. Even without the name Patavi, etc. Okay, without the name Patavi, etc. Okay, Rupa Dhamma, the materialities, Ohariyandi can be addressed, are addressed with the what? With the Kesadi Name, with the name Kesa, head, hair, etc. So without the Batavi, Habo, Dejo, Vayo, and so on, without this name, Rupa Dhamma, other materialities can be addressed with the names Kesa, head, hair, Batavi, Babada, or pot, Gada, etc. So Rupa Dhamma can be addressed even without the ordinary name, without the specific name, okay, Patavi, etc. So we na Vedanadi Namehi, Anyena Namena, Arupa Dhamma, Penagarado, Na Ohari Yandi. Okay, we join with the na. So Arupa Dhamma na Ohari Yandi, Arupa Dhamma, Mendel Dhamma, Mendelity, okay, cannot be addressed collectively, collectively in the manner of a group. Okay? Collectively, we can simply say, Arupa Dhamma cannot be collectively addressed with the other name. apart from the name, Vedana, Sanya, etc. Okay, Vina, Vedanadi, Namehi. So they can be addressed only with their own name, Vedana, Sanya, etc. They cannot be collectively named with the other name. Cannot be addressed collectively with the other name. Okay. So that is explanation. He means to provide a logical reasoning. Yambana, another explanation. Yambana brasa naman karoti. Tasa anya bekha nama granandi. Nama granada nama grana sabawada nati ti. Samanya namadi karanana nama bhavo nabajati. Okay. So making the common name, etc. Okay, making common name, etc. does not reach Samanya namadi karanana. Making common name, etc. Nabajati does not reach. Where? Does not reach to the state of a nama. Nama bhavo. Nabajati. Okay. Why? The reason is given there. Yambana brasa naman karoti tasa anyabika nama karanam. Okay. Brasa nama karoti. They give others name. Okay. Their names are given brasa naman karoti. So for example, I give you a name. So, like this. Brasa to naman karoti. Make others name. So make the name for the others. Okay? Make the name for the others. So to that one, or this, okay, or that one, Namagaranam. The naming of that one is what? Anyabika. Anyabika, looking for others. So it is connected with the others. Looking for the other. Their naming is not direct naming, but given by the others, or looking connected with the others. Therefore, there is no namagrana sabhavata nati. Okay, there is no nature of the naming. So by themselves, except naming. There is no nature of except naming. Because what their naming is related to others, looking for the others, other one. Therefore, samanya namadi karanana nama bhavana bhajati. So making common name, etc. So does not reach to the state of a nama, cannot be called nama. Yasa sanyehi naman kariyati, another one. Yasa naman kariyati, anyehi kariyati, made by the others. So name of the certain Dhamma is made by the others. Okay? Tasa namagarana sabhavataya abhava yewa. Okay? So, for example, my name is made by the others. At that time, so for me, there is no existence of the naming nature. Okay? Naming nature does not exist. So in me, okay, therefore, iti, therefore, nati nama bhava, there is no state of a naming, no state of a being named as a nama. Okay. Yebana anabana nama, anabana namandara, sabhava siddha nama. Okay. Ja. Te vedana dayowa nama nama. So here main point is vedana dayowa nama nama. Only vedana etc. are nama. Okay. So why? They are anabana namandara. Anabana na abana does not reach. Have not yet reached. To where? To nama andara, other name. The Vedana, etc. do not reach to the other name. And also they are Sabhava Siddha Nama, naturally acquired name. So therefore, only these Dhamma that does not get another name, that do not get another name, and also their name is naturally acquired name. So therefore, only these Vedana, etc. are called Nama. In order to show that one, so in the Muladika, they are mentioned Adanawa by themselves. Okay. So Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vinyana, Nibbana, they make their name by themselves. Okay. So they are naturally acquired names. Their names are not the their name is not given by the others, not related to the others. That's why they are real Nama. So in order to show that one, Muladika explained the word Adanawa, etc. So next one, Namananamam. Okay, in that context, Pasadina Aramana Vimukada Tan Agahitawa Abawadi Yewati Dasedo Awina Bawa Dodi Voda in the Muladika, in the explanation about the Namananamam. In that case, Muladika use Avina Bhavato Aramana Bimukada Avina Bhavato because of the inseparable nature. That's what is said in order to show what. So Pasadina, Pasa, etc. Abhavodi does not arise, do not arise. Without agahitawa, without taking this one. Without taking this means aramana. Then refer to aramana. Without taking object. Phasa, etc. do not arise, do not happen. Because they are aramana vimukhata. They incline toward the objects. So in order to show that one, Avi Namananamas explanation, the Muladika at the word Avina Bhavato. Okay. So next one, Adivajana Sampaso, Mano Sampaso. Adivajana Sampasa is a Mano Sampasa. Okay, I already told you. Adivajana is a Mano Sampasa, mental impingement. So Nama Mandarina. This mental impingement without the name, with Nama Mandari, Andarina, without the name. Okay. Kahedo, to take. Asakuniyada, state of being inability. State of being unable. Okay, to take without the name. So Manosampasa, it is obvious. Okay, Bhagado. So Manosampasa is obvious. So without the obvious word, obvious in terms of the disability or inability to take the name, to take the object, to take the meaning without the name. Okay, to take the meaning without the name. So firstly, we have to hear the name. Only then we can get the name, the meaning of that word, Manosampasa. So that's why that word Madhivasana Sampaso is said. Nidasana Bhavina as an indicator. So Nidasana method is In Myanmar, we call Amyamiago Piaje. So only give a hint. Nidasana. So this Diwajana Sambhasa is said in order to indicate that matter, because it is more obvious than the others. The Mano Sambhasa does not arise, cannot arise without taking the name. So that one is obvious. That's why Adivajana Sambhasa is taking here as a hint or as an indicator. Ropana Sabhavena di Nidasana Matan Tatavam. So when he talk, Muladika talk about the Ropana Rupam. So the word Ropana Sabhavena, Adano Ropana Sabhavena, because with their own nature of a changing. So that word is also should be noted as mere indicator. Give me a hint. Nidasana Padam Tatavam. He means to elaborate. Pakasaka Pakasidava Bhavena Bi Vina Bina Mena Rubadhamma Bhagata Hondi. So main point is Rubadhamma Bhagata Hondi. So materialities are obvious. Even without the name. Vina Bina Mena, even without the name. Okay. So with the what? Only with the what? Pakasaka, Pakasidava Bhavena. Pakasaka means illustrator. Pakasidava means something to be illustrated. So as an illustrator or as something to be illustrated. So with this nature only, Rupa Dhammas are obvious. Even without the name, we can grasp, we can know. So that they want to Atawa or so here mentioned Pakasaka Pakasidava Bhawo Visaya Bhawo Chakku Rubadina Sabhawo Chakku eye eye sensitivity Rupa visible object, etc. It is the nature of the eye and visible object, etc. Their nature is what? Pakasaka and then Pakasidava. So eye is a Pakasaka, illustrator. Pakasidava is a visible object, things to be illustrated. And also, eye is a Chekku. Chekku is a Visayi, the base. Visaya, base object. Okay? Base and object. As base and object, and also as illustrator, and then things to be illustrated. So that is what the nature, their own nature of the eye and visible object, etc. So that's about that nature. Ropana Sabhavi Samanyi Andogaroti Tatavan. So Sabhavo Andogaro. That the nature of a what? Visaya, Pakasidava, Pakasaka, Pakasidava. That nature of the Chekku, Rupa, etc. include under the common nature. Common nature is what? Ropana, Sabhava. Ropana is a changing common nature for all Rupa materiality. So that's why here Muladika, Anudika explained that Ropana Sabhavena is indicator, mere indicator. So there are many things inside. So because it is Ropana Sabhava is Samanya Sabhava. So apart from Ropana Sabhava, there we can explain with the other natures of the Rupa also. So that is something explanation given by the Anutika for the Nama Rupa. Okay. For this paragraph of 109 to 118. So we go to where? Nekhipa Kanda. Let's go to Nekhipa Kanda. In the Nekhipa Kanda, where it is? Let me see. Nekhipa Kanda. Can you tell me paragraph number?
1316.
1316. Okay, thank you. 1316. Okay. Okay. Data Gadama Nama. What is a Nama? In that dukkha. Vedana Khando, Sanya Khando, Sankara Khando, Vijnana Khando, Asankataja Dhatu. Ida Ojati Nama. So Nama means four mental aggregate in Nirvana. That is a Nama. Okay. Nekhipa Khanda, very clear. Tata Gadama Rupam. Chadaroja Mahabuddha, Jadonanja Mahabuddhana, Ubadaya Rupa, Idan Ojati Rupa. So four great elements, what 24, the Ubada Rupa, Ubadaya Rupa, that what dependent Rupa. The Rupa that dependent on the four great elements. They are altogether to all materiality, they are called the Rupa. That one. 1316. So let's see Athasalini. 1316. Okay. Athasalini 1316. Here, where are you? Here, Namarupa Duke. Nama Garanathinaja, Namanathinaja, Namanathinaja, Nama. That is a formal explanation. Okay. So Nama, we can call Nama because of three reasons. Okay, naming, bending, and also the cause of the bending, the cause for the bending. That's why they are called Nama. Okay. Tata, among these three explanations, Chadaro Khanda Dawa, Nama Granathina Nama. Firstly, Nama Granathina Nama refer to the four mental aggregate. Okay. Four mental aggregate. They are called. So for the first definition, we have to take a what? Only four mental aggregate. Because they give their own name. Okay. They name themselves. Okay. They name themselves. Nama Granathina. And that's why they are called Nama. Yatha he mean to elaborate. To elaborate with the example. Mahajana Samadada, Mahasamadasa, Mahasamadodi Nama Hosi. Okay. For the Mahasamada. Okay. Appointed by the other, by the group of the people, by the large number of the people. That's why it is called Mahasamada. Because of Mahajana Samadada, because he is appointed by the majority of people, we can say Mahajana. Mahajana nowadays, in the democratic countries, they're trying to appoint, they're trying to elect, okay, elect. Elected by the majority, then they can become a president. Okay. So Mahajana Samadada, because that's why that the Mahasamada get the name Mahasamada. Okay. Also Yathawa, or alternatively Madhabidaro, parents. Ayan Deso Nama Hodu, Poso Nama Hodu. So may he be called as a Desa, may he be called as a Posa. So in this way, Iti Ewan, in this manner, Podasa to the sun, Kedima Naman Karundi, Kedima Nami, Kedima Nama, Kedima Nama. So it is adopted the name. Okay? Adopted. The name is the parents give that adopted the name. Kedima Nama. Give the name given by the parents. Okay. Yathawa Dhammagati Gowa Dhammagati Go Vinaya Dharodi Gunado Nama Agachati also and also Dhammagatika, Dhammapricha, Bhayaras or the Vinaya. So these are the name appear through the guna virtue. According to the virtue, they are described as the Dhammagatika, Vinayadara, Na evo Vedanadinam. No, it is not the way for the Vedana, etc. Vedana, etc., they give their name not by the appointed, not by being appointed by many, or not given by the parents, not given by the virtue, and not according to the virtue. Okay, they are their sabhava siddha. Okay, the Vedana, Sanya, etc., they get their name naturally. Na evam Vedana dinam. Vedana he to elaborate. Vedana dayo, Vedana, etc. Mahabhatavi adayo viya, like in Mahabhatavi, etc. Great earth, etc. Adano naman karondawa upajanti. They have been making their own name. Okay, making only by making their own name. Tesu upanesu desa nama upanameva hoti. When these Vedana, etc. arises, so Tesam Nama Upanameva Hoti. So their name also arises. Arise. Nahi Vedanam Upanam. He Vedana does not happen. Because of what? Don't Vedana Nama Hohi di Koji Banadi. Okay. Na Banadi. Okay. Vedana Upana. Vedana arises. Okay. Not because of what? You become a Vedana, etc. In this way, no one say, no one say like this, but they themselves get their name. Koji Nabanandi. Okay, Koji Nabanandi. Naja Dasa Namagana Kijanati Ati. So for them there is no naming function. Namagana Kija. There is no naming function. There is no function of a naming for them. Yatha Bhataviya Upanaya Dom Bhatavi Nama Hohidi Nama Gana Kichanati. When the earth come into existence, so no one, so there is no function of a naming that you become a Bhatavi. Okay, you become a Bhatavi, etc. So like this, Vedana also does not have such a kind of a naming ceremony. So Jaga Wala Sineru Chandi Masuriya Nakadesu Upanesu. Okay, when universe, so Mount Meru, Mount Sineru, Chandima, the moon, the sun, the constellations, when they arise. Don Jaga Walana Mahohi, you become a universe. You become a constellation. In this way, there is no function of a naming, namagana, name taking. So, Obabadika Panyadiyan Nipatati, so it fall into the Obabadika Panyati. Obabadika Panyati, as we have studied before, So traditionally, okay, it is a name in the past also, this name, generation to generation, that name come handed down. Ewan Vedanaya Opanaya Don Vedana Nama Hohi di Namagana Kichan Nati. So also when Vedana arises, there is no function of a naming that you become a Vedana. Taya Opanaya, with the rising of a Vedana. Vedanadi Nama Opana Meva Hoti. So the name Vedana also arises. Obabadika Panyatiya Nipatati. Okay. That it also, the name Vedana, etc., they can be called as Obabadika Panyati. Okay. Obabadika. Automatically, simultaneous, how to say? Spontaneous. Obabadika being we call spontaneous. Okay, spontaneous beings. So also here, once the Vedana arise, then the name also come together with him, spontaneously arises. So also, but we also like that they have their Avapadika. They get a spontaneous name. Sanya Disubi is one and the Sanya is also the same method. Adide Bihi Vedana Yewa. In the past also Vedana remain the same. Sanya Sankara Vinyana. Sanya Yewa Sankara Yewa, like that we can extend. So here is a bridge. Vinyana Mewa. Vinyana remain as a Vinyana. In the future also Anagadepi. In the present also Pajopanepi. Okay. Nibbana Bana Sadapi. But for the Nibbana also Sadapi Nibbana Mewa. Okay. Always in Nibbana. Always remain as a Nibbana. Nibbana remain as a Nibbana. Iti nama karanatina nama. So in this way, because they make their own name, that's why they are called nama. So nama karanatina nama. Nibbana is always unchangeable name. So for the four mental aggregate, so they have it is plain. So they give their name, they get their name, not like Samudi, okay, not the Samudi name. And also they are Obabadiga name. Obabadiga Panyati. So there is no naming ceremony, no naming passion for them. Okay. So that's why they are called Nama. So for the Nibbana is under the first definition, we can include the four mental aggregate as well as the Nibbana. But the Nibbana is always Nibbana. That's why. So it gives their own name. That's why it is called Nama. Namanathina pi chitta chaddaro khanda nama. In the explanation, in the definition given by the Athasalini in the Mātikā, second definition. There we can, under this second definition, we can get only four mental aggregate as a nama. Dehi aramana vimukha namandi. They bend toward the objects. That's why they bend looking for the object. That's why they are called nama, four mental aggregate only for the second definition. Namanathina sabhambi nama. So for the third definition, all the nama, All of them are nama. It means the form and aggregated nibbana. To elaborate here, Chadaro Khanda Aramani Anyamanya Namandi. Okay. Anyamanya Namandi. Form and aggregated. They bend towards each other, mutually bend towards in the object. In the object. Form and aggregated, mutually bent. Cause to bend. Okay. Usually, so Vedana is the cause for the Sanya Sankara Vijnana to bend to the object, okay, to incline toward the object. So the same goes with the Sanya. So Sanya is the cause for the for bending, for inclining, and for the other three mental aggregates to incline toward the object. That's why they are mutually the cause for bending or inclination so that's why they are called a nama. Nibbana, in that case, Nibbana. Aramana dipati pajaya daya, object, predominant object. Pajaya. So because of the cause for the pajaya dhamma or the predominant object. Adani anawaja dhammi name, the eight cause to bend, blameless dhamma towards Nibbana, Adani, towards the Nibbana. That's why it is a called, Nibbana is a called Nama. So in the third definition, we can get four mental aggregated Nibbana. Second definition, we can get only four mental aggregate. So first definition, we get a four mental aggregated Nibbana as well. So that is about the Nama, Rupa, Dukkha. And also in the Mula, in the Mātikā, we have read, not only that, we have read Avijja Bhavadana also. Avijja Bhavadana, the second to the Dukkha. Vada Mula, Samudhajara, Dasanatam. Samudhajara, what is Samudhajara? Vada Mula, Samudhajara, Dasanatam. Let me see, Samudhajara. Samudhajara Dana. Oh, sorry. I find Samudhajara. Repeated. Samudhajara doesn't repeat.
Behavior, practice, habit.
Yeah, because habit. Yeah, because it repeatedly happened. So something it happened repeatedly, that become a habit. Okay. Samudhajara. Okay. So because Vada Mula, they repeatedly happen as a root of a cycle of birth and death, cycle of suffering. So in order to show our Avijja and Bhavadanas are taking Kahita, in order to show what? In order to show repeated arising of Avijja and Bhavadana as root cause of the cycle of suffering. Okay, cycle of suffering. So Samudhajara doesn't matter. So another Bhavadana. Bhavasati Adaja Logo Jadi. Oh, that one we haven't read. We haven't read in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. In the where? In the Nekibakanda. So let's read. Avijja bhavadana. Avijja, that's easy, I think. Avijja bhavadana is okay. 1318.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
Why don't we read Mātikā and Anutikā of the 1318 or 1316, Sayadaw?
Shall we do like this?
Yes, because now we are moving to the next dukkha. Otherwise, we would move to the next dukkha.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah. One thing is because in the Mātikā we read the whole paragraph in the over there up to the Sawajja Saddha, Dhavajja Saddha, like that. So good. We can go to let's see whether it is long or short. 1318 where? Oh, not so long.
1316, right, Sayadaw?
1316. Okay. Namagaranati nadi. That one we haven't read, right?
Not yet, Sayadaw.
Not yet, okay. Namagaranati nadi, because the same writing appear. Anya anabhikhetava, without looking for the others. Sayamewa, by themselves. Adano. Namagarana sabhavato, the ato. Okay. Because they have a nature of the giving their own name without looking for the another. That is the meaning of a namagarana thena. Yahi prasa namangaroti tasaja dada pikhada anya pikha namagarananti namagarana sabhavada nahoti. Okay. This is that one we have read, right? Another in another place. So prasa namangaroti. Barasa yana mangrodi. We give other Barasa nama, give a name for the others. Tasaja. So all that name. Dada bikata. Dada bikata. Dan abikata. Abika means they look for others. Dan abikata. Okay, dan nama abikata. So we go have to, it has to look for the other, look for that one. Anya bhikkana makarana. That name is what connected with the others, related to the others, looking for the others. Therefore, namagarana sabhavada nahoti, there is no nature of the naming. Okay, no nature of naming by themselves. So sub-naming, there is no nature. Tasama majanasa nyadinam gunananja samanya namadi karakana nama bhavo nabhajati. Okay. So majanasa, therefore, okay, therefore majanasa. So majanasa samanya nama dikarana, because so Mahasamada is appointed by the large number of the people, majority of the people, and also parents give our name Nyadina, and also Dhammagatika, Vinayadara. The name, these names are given by and on account of the virtue Gunananja. So this is Samanya Nama, okay, Samudi Nama, and also Nyadi Kedima Nama, and also Guna Nama. So with the Adi, we can take it. Nyadi is a Kedima Nama, giving the name given by the adopted name, given by the parents and relatives. Guna Nama, the name we acquired through the virtue. Okay. So the samanya nama with the adi we can take it. Kedima nama, guna nama. The karaganam. Okay. So all the making such a common name or appointed name, etc. So they also do not reach to the state of a nama. Okay, nama bhava nama jati. Yasaja anyehi naman kariyati tasaja nama karana sabhavada nati ti. Okay, nati yewa nama bhava. So sometimes name is given by the others. Okay, tasaja for that one. So Namagrana Sabhavata Nati. There is no nature of the naming, okay, by themselves. So because their name is given by the others, so because may you be Patavi, may you be Vedana, and so on, like that. May you be may you be Jagawala, like that. So in that case, so that name is given by the others, made by the others. That's why. So in that name, for that things which are named, so there is no nature of the naming. So no natural name. Nati yewa nama bhava. Vedana di nambana, but the Vedana, etc. For the Vedana, etc. Sabhava Siddhata, because they are acquired through the nature, naturally acquired. Vedanadi Namasa, or the name Vedana, etc. Namagarana Sabhava Do, because they have the nature of the sub-naming. Okay. Namada Hoda, so they are said as a Nama. Okay, because they have a Namagrana Sabhava, as well as Sabhava Siddha. So they are naturally or rightly acquired this name. Patavi Adi Nidasane na Namasa Sabhava Siddha Dan Yewa Nidaseti. Okay. So when the commentator Atazalini explain, speaking with the example of the Patavi, etc. So by showing that Namasa Sabhava Siddha Dan Yewa Nidaseti, it indicates only, okay, only what only the name which is acquired through the naturally acquired name. Okay, so not to indicate Nama Bhava Samanya, so similarity or commonality of the being Nama. Okay, but we cannot be called Nama. But we does not get the name Nama. But because sometimes people may say you illustrate with the simile of Batawi. That's why we may assume that Batawi also the same can be called as a Nama. Vedana Sanya also can be called as a Nama. So like that we may confuse. That's why here Mulatika remind that example Patavi, etc. By showing Patavi, etc. as an example, it shows only the water. So naming the name, right? What naturally acquired name. Only that condition he want to indicate, not to indicate that the Patavi also share the name Nama. Okay, so the name Nama can be shared both Batavi and Vedana, etc. Not Nama Sabhava Samanya. Nidon Lada Bana Nama Sado Aruba Damesu Ewa Hodo. Okay. So because the nirona, okay, because it is put to what the on a specific things or specific dhamma. That's why nama, the nama is said only in the mentalities, arupa dhamma. Na batavi adisu. Okay, not only batavi, etc. Iti na desanama bhavo. Okay, desanama bhavo. In this way, the rupa, etc. Batavi, body, jovaya, these rupa, they don't have a nature of the nama. Mātikā ja, Bhatavi adina, namada, nabadi, odawa. In the Mātikā also, it has been said that Bhatavi, etc., do not reach to the state of a nama. Okay, in the Mātikā also, it has been said. Nahi Bhatavi adi nama vijahitawa, kesadi namehi, rupa dhammana viya, vedanadi nama vijahitawa, anyena namena arupa dhammana, moharita vena, Vaindagarena, Pawati, Ati. Okay, as we have read in another place, we can join here the beginning one na with the ati, na ati. Here also we can divide upamana sentence and upameya sentence. Upamana is Bhatavi adina nama vijahitawa. Kesadi namehi rupa dhammana Vaindagarena bhavati ati. Okay, Oharita vena Vaindagarena bhavati ati. In the upamana sentence, we don't have a na. We don't need to use the na. So Bhatavi adi nama vijayitawa, giving up. Vijahati jadi cha. Okay, it is to give up. So giving up. Bhatavi, the name Bhatavi, etc. Kesadi namehi, with the name Hedeya, etc. Rupa dhammana, or the Rupa Dhamma. Oharita vena, Vaindagarena, collectively. Okay, Oharita vena as something to be addressed. Pawati ati viya. Okay, as if it exists. Okay, as if it exists, the happening or the Rupa Dhamma, the happening or the Rupa Dhamma in the collective manner. So giving without the name Bhatavi, etc., but with the name Kesa, etc. So as we have explained, as we have read in another place, there's a sentence structure quite similar. The wording only a little bit different. Okay. So Rupa Dhamma can be collectively called without the Bhatavi, etc. Without the Bhatavi name, etc. Without the name Bhatavi, we are body job. But only with the name Kesa, Kumbha. Okay. But Vedanadi Nama Vijayitawa. So giving up without using with the name Vedana, etc. Anyena Namena with the other name, Arupa Dhammana, or the mentalities. Oharita Vena, Vaindagarena, Bhavati, Na Ati. Okay, there is a there is a no happening collectively in the collective manner to be addressed and mentalities with the other name. So having given up the name Vedana, etc. So without the Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, that name we cannot collectively address within our mentalities. So by using with the other name. So that is one thing. Athawa. Athawa is the explanation of the Athawa here, another method. Rupa Dhamma, Chekadayo, Rupa Dayo, Ja. Tesam Pagasaka, Pagasi, Taba Bhavado, Vina, Namena Bhagada Hondi. Okay. Rupa Dhamma, materialities. Chekadayo, Ja, Rupa Dayo, Ja. Okay. So eye sensitivity, etc., and also visible object, etc. Tesam Pagasaka, Pagasi, Taba Bhavado. Okay. So as illustrator, and then the theme to be illustrated, Pagada Hondi, they are Rupa Dhamma, Pagada Hondi. So, but Rupa Dhammas are obvious, even without their name. Okay, Vina Namena, without their name. So here mentioned Jakadayo, Rupa Dhamma to illustrate, to enumerate what are the Rupa Dhamma. Muladika explains Jakadayo, Rupa Dayo, Ja. So A1 na arupa dhamma. Okay. A1 na arupa dhamma. In this similar, but that simile cannot be applied to the arupa dhamma. Like that. A1 arupa dhamma. Arupa dhamma cannot be named without their own name. Adiwajana sampaso viya. Nama yatta gahaniya bhavena namandi voda. Okay. Like because the Vedana etc. or mental arupa dhamma, they are called nama. Because nama yatta gahaniya bhavena. They can be taken in connection with the what? In connection with the name. Like Adivajana Sampasa. Mano Sampasa. Patika Sampaso Bi Chakadini Viya Namena Vina Pagadodi Namandi Odo. Patika Sampasa cross contact. Okay, cross contact. And so also we have seen Patika Sanya, Patika Sampasa. Chakadini Namena Vina Namena Vina Bagado. So without the name Bagado na hoti. Okay, na Bagado. It is not obvious. Therefore, it is said Namandi Hodo. Even though there is a cross contact. Okay. So like a Chakru, etc., like a Rupa, etc. So even though there is a cross contact, without the name, Nama is not obvious. Okay, that's why it is also called a Nama. This is what? Muladika's idea. Okay, in the Muladika, they are explained. So, first idea is in the Atasalini, there are explained 3 explanations about the Nama. Okay, but in the Muladika, he added Athawa, and then he tried to explain Nama is it is a called Arupa Dhammas are called Nama because it can be understood through or in connection with the Nama because they are not obvious like Rupa Dhamma. Okay. So Arupadaya anya nama savagata sangahito yam. Savavada or savagata. Anya pasa savagata wa. Let me see. I'm reading without the tika. Okay. Tika, where are you? Agoda dwarada. Nama abandina. Okay. Okay. This is another page. So here, let me turn to the. Wait a moment. Tika. Mula Tika, page number 182. Page number 182. Kanda Samuva Sankadana 182. Arubadaya Anya Wa. Wa is alternatively Arubadaya because of their Nama mentality. Anya Nama Savagata. Okay. Savaga means they share the same nature with the other name, other Nama. Because of their Nama, they share the same nature with the other Nama mentality. Ayan refer to this Patika Sampasa. Sangahito Yan, Sangahito Ayan. So this Patika Sampasa, Sangahito has been included under the what? Under the Nama. Under the Nama. Another one. Anya Pasa Savagata Wa means alternatively Anya Pasa Savagata. Because it share the same nature with the another Pasa, another concept. Therefore, it Sangahito Ayam. This one, this Patika Sampasa is also included. Okay, Patika Sampasa. So here also Patika Sampasa. Patika Sampasa also do not be clear. Here, regarding the Patika Sampasa, Padadika Sayadaw give an explanation. So what is Patika Sampasa? Patika Sampasa is the phasa content that have been because of the striking between 5 bases and 5 sense objects, 5 sensitivity and 5 sense objects. When they strike, so there is a phasa. Okay, that phasa is a mentality, Patika Sampasa. The phasa that arises because of the impingement between base sense bases. Okay, sensitivity, we can say sensitivity and sense objects. That the sampasa is more easier to know than the adivajana sampasa. The Patika Sampasa is more easier than the Mano Sampasa. Why? The reason is that because of the striking between eye sensitivity and visible objects, they have a nature of the materiality. That's why they are more obvious. Even though that obvious phasa, Patika Sampasa Udo Nami Mabalaye. Even though that phasa is a very obvious Patika Sampasa, but without the name Patika Sampasa, it will not be so clear like a eye sensitivity and visible object. Eye sensitivity, Jakku, and then visible object Ruparamana, they are more obvious than the Patika Sampasa. So the striking is it does not really touch to the eye. So that's why difficult to recognize. So therefore, so all the Dhamma led by the Phasa, okay, Phasa, Vedana, Sanya, they can be called as a Dhamma. Okay, with this word here, the Muladika Sayadaw explained. So not only Vedana, also all the, what about the other Dhamma? What about the very obvious Patika Sampasa? So that is Phasa Jitasika there. So that Phasa Jitasika is more obvious than the Adivajana Sampasa, Mano Sampasa. So even though that it is obvious, it is still difficult to know in comparison with the eye sensitivity and visible objects. Okay, Vajanato Bihi here. He means do what? It is truth. It is the truth. Rupa yaditi rupa, nama yaditi namandi ida, pajima purimana, vajanato bi sambhavati. So in this context, so pajima is in the ida here, in this nama rupa dukkha. Okay, ida. You see the word ida. In this nama rupa dukkha. Pajima purimana. Pajima refer to the rupa dhamma, academy dhamma rupa, and then purima, previous first component part of it, that dukkha is nama dhamma, academy dhamma nama. That's why here, pajima purimana, or the word rupa, or the word nama, vajanato, the meaning. So how to make the meaning? Rupa yaditi rupa, nama yaditi nama. Okay, that the definition is proper. This definition is also proper. Okay, so in the that one. So nama yaditi nama. So if we make a Vigaha, so nama for the nama we can make it nama yaditi nama. So rupa yaditi rupa. That definition also proper. Rupa yaditi vadasa, or the word rupa yati. Namena nami, with the name, vinapi, without the name. Adana, oneself. Pagasayati, so make it obvious. Okay, make it known. So for the rupa here, rupa yati, vinapi, namena, even without the name also. Rupa Dhamma, materialities, Adana themselves. Pakasayati, it tends to make other people know. So that the meaning, Rupayati here, Pakasayati Rupayati. Rupayati, Pakasayati. Okay, that meaning. So because without the name Rupa, they make themselves clear, obvious. That's why it is called Rupa. Nama yati, namena vina. Okay, without the name. Abhagata bhavato, because it is not obvious without the name. Adano bhagasaka namangarodi. Okay, so it makes their own name. It makes their name. It makes the name that indicate them in order to show themselves. They give such a name. Okay, so without the name, they will not be obvious. That's why they need to be made their name. Aramanadipati Pachaya Dayati. So that is regarding the Nibbana. Nibbana is called Nama. Because Namanatina Nama, because it is the cause or the cause for the bending or inclining. So Sati bi Rupasa Aramanadipati Pachaya Bhawe Na Paramasasa Buddham Nibbana Viya Sati Sayan Tanamana Sabhavina Pachayoti Nibbana Mewa Namandi Vodam. So with this word, Aramanadipati Pachayadaya, so is said that this word is said in order to indicate that Nibbana alone is a Nama. Okay, so Aramanadipati Pachayadaya here, Rupasa or the Rupa, Aramanadipati Pachaya Bhawe. So the state of a being acting as a cause. So in the Aramanadipati Pachaya. So even though Rupa is Aramana, one of the Aramanadipati Pachaya, na Brahmasasa Buddha Nibbana Viya. Nibbana is Brahma Asasa Buddha. Asasa means what? Asasa means comforting, okay, pacifying. So Brahma is the highest pacification, okay, make it peaceful. The highest pacification here, the highest place that makes the place that makes the highest peace. Okay, so like the Nibbana, which makes the highest peace. Sadisayam, Adisaya. Adisaya means exceeding. So Sadisaya, Saha Adisaya, together with the exceeding. This is Rupa. Namana Sabhavina. So Namana Sabhavina. So with the nature to bend, with the nature to cause other Dhamma to bend toward them. Pajayo Nahoti. It cannot be supported condition. So for the other Dhamma to bend toward Rupa itself. Okay, like a Nibbana. Nibbana is so attractive, okay, because it is a Brahma Asasa. It gives the utmost comfort, utmost peace. Okay, so that's why it is so attractive, so supportive, big supportive condition. So, but Rupa is not such an attractive. It does not exceeding power, exceptional power. Therefore, here, even though what, for example, desire river Nibbana Rupa, Eta Nibbana Rupa, they are Aramanadipati. Okay, they are Aramanadipati Pachaya. They support to rise the Loba Mula Citta through the Aramanadipati, object predominant condition. So, but in comparison with the Nibbana, it cannot reach the level, okay, the highest level. That's why here, Nibbana alone is taken as a Nama, even though Nibbana also Aramanadipati Pachaya, okay, Eta Nibbana Rupa also Aramanadipati Pajaya. But the only Nibbana is a taking. Because the Sadi Saya Namana Sabhavina Pajayo Kina Pajayo. It will not be the exceeding exceptional support like a Nibbana. It cannot be compared to the Nibbana. That's why Nibbana alone is included here as the Nama, not the Aramanadipati Nibbana Rupa. So that is about the 1316. So before too late, let's stop for today. So thank you so much for listening. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.
Sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu, sadhu.
sadhu,
Thank you,
sadhu.
Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Bye bye. Good night.
Good night, Sayadaw.